What's up, y'all? What's going on? Long time no talk to. I'm still on my fitness journey, even though I haven't really been doing too much these last few days because I have it's been a hectic work schedule. But check this out. So I have some things I want to talk about, right? So I was talking to my homegirl, right, and we were talking about just life and things, right? So she's going through a divorce, and this is my little homie. We went to hair school together, or whatever. And she was saying, like, Miss T, this is hard because sometimes I want to be with him, but really I don't want to be with him. And so I was telling her, like, as a person now, I've never been married, but I have been in long-term relationships, more than two, more than two. But the last one was a long-term relationship. It was 5 years. And yeah, I told her it's hard. It wasn't hard for me because I knew it was over 3 years ago. I had been checked out of the relationship, but I told her to stay single. My healing came when I decided to stay single. Now, I didn't decide to stay single for 7 to 8 years. My goal was only to do 3, but God had seen fit other plans because I had a lot of work to do. Now, I can sit here today and say that I am grateful. I am grateful that I took the 7 years. Granted, it was a lot of choices in my life that I wish one particular that I can go back, like I told her, I didn't experience a lot of stuff from abortions to rapes to physical violence. Um, I've experienced a lot in my womanhood of 47 years. But at the end of the day, I hold no grudges. I hold no grudges because I decided, and I thank God for COVID because it made me look at myself. And I'm grateful that I broke up with my ex before COVID because I needed COVID for myself. I needed to be with myself. I needed to be by myself to go through the healing process and to come out on the other end. Um, so I say all that to say this to all the women. If possible, stay single for a while. Do the much needed healing work. Let it go. Let God pray. The most important thing you can do through the whole process is pray because prayer works. Prayer did me awesome. Fasting, and I'm not talking about the Daniel fast because that's not a real fast. I'm talking about fasting without water. My ex told me that when I finally had a conversation with him, I want to say roughly around 22, maybe 23, he said he knew that I was shifting because I started to fast a lot. And he was like, and when you started to do water fasting, I knew that I knew, he knew that it was officially coming time. Even though, baby, we went through the ringer. It was an ugly breakup. When I tell you it was ugly, baby, it was ugly. Restraining orders and all. But yeah, I feel like God is good. And God seen me through that, and God seen him through that. And I guess he needed the conversation for him to move on with his life and his woman, and so they can enjoy their life. But for me, I chose to stay single. I chose to stay single because I needed me. I needed me. And in the midst of that also, I prayed. My prayer has always been, God, when I come up out of this singleness, send me my forever person. you know. So God is good. And God is very intentional. So whatever you ask for in prayer, God will give to you if He see fit, you know, because sometimes we do pray amiss. But I just know that I'm gonna live the rest of my life happy in love. But yeah, singleness is okay. Singleness is where peace is. Singleness is where happiness is. Singleness is where joy is. Um, and pray that God send you that person who's going to match the level of love and life that you're willing to experience. Even if it's just daily walks in the park. See, we don't like the small things. People want to do the big things because people like to impress other people. I'm not impressed because, yeah, man, I can tell y'all so much. It's just the small things, but yeah. I don't think God sent me my favorite person yet, but we'll see. Y'all be good. All right. Blessings.